Hello and welcome to another video tutorial on Python programming. In this video, I'm going to go over what we did last time, talk a little about using the print statement, and if there is more time, we talk about variables in Python programming language. Okay, so I think the last time we got to this side where we were able to print or display a triangle in the Python console. I gave an assignment for you guys to draw a rectangle or something. So this is a rectangle that you can draw. I had in my DM that someone was trying to draw this kind of triangle and he was not able to achieve it. It was giving him errors or something like that. So I think I just have to add some more things to it so that you guys will be able to know how to use the print statement better. Okay, so today I'm going to talk a little more about print statement. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the normal print that we use to display something. Like for example, I want to print hello world again. Yeah, and if I run it, you can see I'm getting hello world on my right side. Okay, yeah. Now let's say that I want to leave a line, like I want the world to go to the next line. So what I do is I use something called an escape character, and the escape character in print statement for Python is a backslash. This symbol over here is called the escape character. A backslash, and I'll bring an n. If I write this, what it is going to do is that it's not going to write this n, it's not going to write this backslash, but then whenever you see backslash n, it means that we want to go to the next line. So if I should run it, you can see that it went to the next line, this piece. So the escape character, which is backslash, is used to insert special characters into the things that we want to print with, to display with print statement. So for backslash n, the n there means that we want to move to a new line. You can also use backslash t. That one means we want to leave a tab space. So if I run it, you will see that there has been a tab space between the hello and the world. And also, let's say that you want to write something like our teacher said our teacher said something, and I just want to write it here. He is coming. You can see that we are having an error over here. Why? Because this is used to close this string. We call it string. I will explain further. So this sentence over here has been closed with this quotation marks. So why the new things? So Python is not going to get it. So if you want to write a double quote, then we have to bring the escape character before we bring the quotation mark. Again, I'm going to bring an escape character and a quotation mark. So our teacher said a quotation mark, he is coming. So you can see it perfectly over here that our teacher said he is coming. Right. And there is more. I think the one who was also talking about him trying to draw an equilateral triangle or an isosceles triangle. An isosceles triangle is a triangle with two sides being the same, right? So he also managed to use a print statement, a forward slash, and a backslash like this. And here is the case: the backslash is an escape character, so it's not possible that he can be able to draw his triangle that he wants to draw. So what he has to do is you have to use the escape character to draw the backslash, and after this you can continue to make it better. And with this, it's going to draw exactly what you actually wanted. So the backslash is basically, it's called an escape character, and we use it to escape to insert some special characters into strings. So if you want to draw the backslash itself, you have to make sure you bring the backslash in front of it before you bring the backslash that you want to display. I'm also going to talk about printing multi-line strings. So multi-line strings, the only difference is that we have just the normal string. So I'm going to clear everything over here. So now you can see over here that I'm having some red lines under it, but don't worry about it. I'm just trying to show something. I have my drawing over here without using any print statement. Okay, I'm talking about multi-line strings. So you can see I'm having line 11, 12, 13, 14. All of them, they are strings that I want to display. Instead of me using multiple print statements, a bunch of print statements, I can just use a multi-line string at once. So I will use just one print statement. So I'll just come over here and say print, and in open and close bracket, I'll remove this bracket over here. Then I'll bring 3 quotation marks. So I have 1, 2, 3, and I bring another 3 quotation marks at the end. Then I close it with a closing bracket like this. So this is going to display the the triangle just as I wanted it to display. So one of the use cases, for example, we are trying to create a simple menu. Okay, and before I forget, I'm coming to do this thing over here. I'm coming to talk about something called comment. Sometimes in our program, we want to do something that the program is not going to execute it. We just want to write it for our own readability. I'm talking about a multi-line string right now. I can make something called a comment that shows that I'm talking about multi-line comment. So what I do is I'll just bring a hash symbol in front of that. And if I do that, you can see that the color has changed. And all what it is doing is that it's showing that this is a comment. So when the computer is running, it is going to take it as a comment. It's for human readability, not for Python to execute it. So it's not going to do anything over there. It's one use case of multi-line string is when you are creating a simple menu. So I'm coming to create a simple menu over here. And inside the print statement, I'm going to have 3 quotation marks, 1, 2, 3. So 3 like this. And with these 3 quotation marks, I'll just say like so something like this is going to create a simple menu that, let's say, the user is supposed to pick one of these options, like option 1, option 2, or option 3. So as I said, the multi-line string also has its own use cases. Aside this, you can still use do it on a single line. Like I talked about the escape character, you can do it on a single line. So over here, I'm trying to do it on a single line. So what I'll do is option 2, I want it to go to the next line. So you use the escape character and n. Over here, option 3, to use backslash and n. So the backslash n, it's going to tell it that, oh, Python, please can you move to the next line? So if I should run it, you can see that, okay, I have to get 1, 2 over here, backslash n, and you are going to see that select 1 to continue, option 1, 2, 3. all on different lines. So this is a little about using the print statement. I will talk about using plus and comma in print statement in the next session. Alright guys, so this is the end of the video tutorial, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so to be the first to know when I release any new content. And just know that this is not a single video this explaining everything, so you need to subscribe so that anytime we post a video you are going to be notified. And when you subscribe, make sure you turn on the bell icon. It's in your own interest, it's going to help you a lot. And then if you have any constructive criticism, ideas, questions, make sure to drop them in the comment section. And if you really enjoyed watching this video and you were able to follow it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope you guys found something very useful in this video tutorial, and until then, goodbye.